Man, welcome back. Another episode of
Just Looking Out Podcast.
I'm your host, Sean T, my boy.
Saint D.
My man.
D Nice.
And we back with more things to discuss, man. Today we got actually really good topic for our hip-hop heads. We're going to discuss our top 5 debut albums. We're going to go 5 through 1, so your least favorite to your favorite. And then follow that up with, out of that top 5, who had the best sophomore album. And then out of that top 5, who had the best career. So I'm going to go first. All right. At number 5, I had Young Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101. Only because I remember growing up around that time, like that was probably one of the first albums that I can recall. Like every car driving by was playing that album. Especially in Atlanta. I'm pretty sure it was like that all over, but I just remember that time because that album was fire. Yeah. So, and I remember every car, he was listening to a song from that album. So go ahead and put that at 5. At number 4, I got 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. I'm a trapped in the 90s, early 2000s guy. So, but 50 Cent, I mean, I can remember that being the first album that I remember being really, really hyped as a kid. You know, like, like maybe my mom and stuff, like they probably would remember like Snoop Dogg's album, because I remember that album, their first album, they say was really, really anticipated, like highly anticipated. So I feel like 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying was that album for my generation. Like a highly anticipated album that did not let you down. Okay. So yeah, definitely. At number 3 starts to get iffy for me because these could go either way, but I'm gonna put Nas, Illmatic. I mean, Nas, Illmatic is just flawless, really, lyrically. And it's a short album, like it's only like 9 songs on there, but that's probably also why it still stands today. You know what I'm saying? It's it's a quality over quantity. All right, so number 2 goes to Kanye West, College Dropout. College Dropout, when it came out, when the first time I listened to it, like changed my views on like hip hop. Like it was like a new sound. It was like a new wave, man, that, you know, like every song was just stuff you just wasn't normally hearing and just so creative and stuff. I remember like, that album like really like kind of blew my mind off music standpoint. Okay. Yep. Okay. And then number 1, I got to give to the Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die. Ready to Die was crazy. Like Ready to Die was the album I was probably listening to before I should have been. My mom bought Ready to Die, and she was listening to it. You know, my mom didn't even listen. Funny thing, my mom didn't even listen to like rap with me in the car, but she listened to Ready to Die with me in the car. Maybe I don't know. Maybe she thought I was too young, and I was too young to really understand what was going on, but you always remember the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And as you get older, you realize what you're saying. But when you're young, it's like you just remembering the lyrics and stuff. Like all the old songs from back in the day that you just know when you was a kid and you didn't even know what they was about. So for me, definitely Biggie number 1. All right. And for the sophomore question, I'll keep this short. I'm kind of torn between, again, Biggie and Kanye. I thought Late Registration, once again, was just stuff we weren't hearing back then, you know, on the rap album, man. And then on top of that, it was all dope. So Kanye, but then Biggie, Life After Death is a double album, flawless double album, man. Yes. So it's tough, but I'm gonna go with Biggie.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then best career, uh, I would have to probably give it to out of my list. I guess Kanye. I mean, I know things are kind of crazy for him now, but he's still a pretty big star,
He's still
even though
good,
things are
yeah.
crazy for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, as far as still releasing albums, and nobody else on this list became a billionaire, so I'm gonna go with Kanye on my list for best career.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right. So my top 5 albums going in this order from bottom to top. We got the Slim Shady at number 5.
Okay.
Slim Shady around that time, I wasn't like super into like rap music, but Eminem was one of those names that I heard around school, radio. It was like a big sensation just coming out. Like nobody really was like, yo, like rapping that was white, like Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Like that man was rapping, and you felt like you could connect with him because he talked about different topics. He had that one movie. What's that movie called again, y'all?
8 Mile.
8 Mile.
Yeah.
So like a couple hits from his first album. And then I know some of y'all know this artist. He passed away. Name is Juice World. He had an album called Goodbye Good Riddance. For me, that album was pretty dope because it talked about like a lot of depression. He was dealing with a lot of things, suicidal things, and even though like a lot of people would make fun of Juice World because of his sad EPs and singles, he still gave you that notice, like, okay, I'm gonna listen to this, like, because it's dope. And it had different varieties of good songs that you could bump into your car, breakup songs, all these type of things. And even believe it or not, through that album, I was going through a breakup, so it's like it was good for me to listen to.
Your heart.
Yes, bro. Like there's nothing like an album like that touch your heart, man. When you could just turn it on and be like, man, yo, I can relate to this, bro. Yeah, bro, for real.
Sometimes.
For real.
Touch your heart. Right. Hey, but after you go ahead, though. Go ahead.
So that was Goodbye Good Riddance is number 4. And then we got Kendrick Lamar number 3 with Good Kid, Mad City. So I put that as number 3. Really, is because I can remember like Kendrick just being that top dog. Like it would be other artists and then Kendrick, and I could always go back to that album. Couple hits it had. I don't remember all the hits now, but I had to go back and to even listen to that album today too, because you could still. It's an album you can listen to today. That's what I like about Kendrick. His music is not it's not old, it's not new. It's just in a mixture of in between.
Yeah.
And you can relate to Kendrick as an artist.
Yeah, Kendrick's first album.
Yeah.
Definitely fire.
Yeah. So that was his first one, and then Drake, number 2, so far gone. I'm a big Drake fan, man. Like back in the days, Drake was like he was like the best artist for me, arguably. A lot of people don't think so because they say he stole music. They said there's a lot of controversy going on in there, but I think he's just so creative, and from singing to rapping, that made him so iconic. That album specifically, So Far Gone, I remember people was like, "Yo, this junk is hard. It's dope." And a lot of his early projects was like that too.
Yeah.
So number 1 is gonna have to be Kanye West, College Dropout. I know Sean had it.
Yeah. That's good.
Put
That's
it.
good. So we in agreement.
Yeah. I mean, College Dropout, we already know, like, that's an album we can always go back to and say, man, he had Jamie Foxx on there. He had great artists on there, man. Slow Jams. It's a good song in that album. Multiple songs was there, man. Through the Wire.
Yeah.
Man, I listen to Through the Wire to this day. It's too nice.
Yeah, I feel you. Through the Wire.
Through the Wire was a good song. So if I were to say the best artist out of all the 5 albums that I picked, it's tough. it's like a toss up between actually 3 artists. But I'm gonna have to say Kanye West at the end of the day. And I know Sean picked Kanye West too, but the only reason why it's a toss up is because Drake and Kendrick was coming up, but Kanye West was catching up with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Still like making albums here and there, doing what he needed to do, and he was relevant. He found a way to stay relevant in the early 2000s, in the 2010s, in the 2020s. Yeah. And he's still relevant now, believe it or not. No, even though he's crazy as hell.
He's controversial.
He's controversial. Relevant. Yeah. Honorable mentions. Man.
Yeah, I had to do my
honorable mentions, man. Y'all have to hear me out on this. I would have to say Migos, No Label, bro.
Okay.
The only reason I say that is when the Migos came out in my era, in the early 2010s, 2009ish too, dropping out the bando, all these songs, like it was just like a different way. 3 rappers rapping on the same type of flow, type of beat, even though it was like it still was like, dang, this is fresh, like this is different, bro. What the heck? And it got played in every club, every party. You was listening to the Migos. So, and yeah, that's my take on top 5 albums, honorable mentions.
Who had the best sophomore album?
The best sophomore album, and that's another tough one, bro. If you think about it, man, I'm gonna say Kanye, bro, because Late Registration was one of those albums. Like, okay, you can, after that first follow-up album, he still came back and did an awesome album, did numerous sales, numerous hits, and he still kept going. So yeah, I had to say Late Registration, Kanye West.
All right. Respectable list for sure.
All right.
What you got?
What you got, D?
All right. I had to write mine down because I was gonna forget them.
Yeah, sure.
So for number 5, I'm gonna go with Jeezy. Thug Motivation went crazy back in the day.
Yes, sir.
That's probably like early 2005, something around there. Even I felt like I was a trap star back then. Yeah. Boy, he changed the game. I'm not gonna lie. Jeezy changed the game with that. You know, there was somewhat trap music back then. I mean, because, you know, we had the TIs and stuff like that. You had other people from the South and stuff. But I don't know. When he came out, it was just something totally different.
Yeah. Jeezy was dope.
And like the beats. And who was the DJ that was always on the background that kept saying his name, that was on that was doing all the DJs?
It's a lot of Jeezy.
DJ Drama?
I think it was DJ Drama.
It had to be DJ Drama.
Yeah, DJ Drama.
He was a DJ for a lot of artists.
Yeah. But that once he had that, he pushed that out, man. That Motivation just took off. Like Sean said, everybody in the hood was bumping Thug Motivation.
Everybody. I grew up in the suburbs.
Yeah.
See,
you couldn't get away from
still everybody.
When did that? What year? Like, it was the early 2000s.
That was like 2005.
Yeah, 2005.
It was 2005.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
when he dropped that, and it just he took off from there. My number 4. It is actually like not a rapper. It's not a rapper.
That's fair.
Okay, that's good.
So I actually picked Lauryn Hill, Miseducation.
Okay.
It was a whole different vibe. Like, Lauryn Hill, she can sing. Like, you know, it's something about her though. I don't know, it's her creative and just how she is, who she is, basically. But yeah, that Miseducation was a good album.
Right. It's one of those albums, not to cut you off, but one of those albums that she's still performing to this day. Like, it's her only album.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
That's crazy.
30 years later, bro, and she's still eating good off that one album.
Lauryn Hill is good, bro.
Yes.
Definitely, man. My bad.
So, no, you're good. So, shout out to Lauryn Hill and Miseducation. The next one, I'm definitely going to put 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. That album too was crazy when it came out.
Definitely.
I'm still like, shoot, my favorite song off of that album is Mini Man. That's probably one of my favorite ones on there.
That's a dope one. Yeah.
He has some bangers. You can just listen to. You can let it ride.
Yeah.
Mini Man really made you feel like you had enemies in the streets.
Yeah, Mini Man. Yeah.
On me, bro. I can't see.
They played it on Power. The Mini Man.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Mini Man really make you feel like you got ops everywhere.
Thank you. I'm telling you, the whole 50 Cent album just made you feel like you just needed a bulletproof vest yourself. Like, if I go down the street, I need a vest and my pistol. Just like, man, man, he changed the game on that one too. I can't remember exact year that one came out, but maybe mid 2000s or something like that, mid to early 20s.
I want to say 2004.
It was about 2004.
But I know I definitely was still in high school. So
I was still in elementary.
My senior year. So
I mean, hey,
2000. I was in elementary around that time.
I
heard the song, but I was like, yeah, this is different, bro.
That was different. It was. He was a whole different type when he was came
everywhere
out.
in that time period.
Yeah. And like I said, something else, just so much hype, and it just didn't let you down. You know what I'm saying?
He's still making bread over that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's probably his #1 selling CD. I mean, he had so many hits on there. People still. What was that other song? That birthday something? What it was called?
He had a lot.
What you talking about? In the club?
In the club, my bad.
Oh yeah, that was like his best hit.
It's your birthday.
We're gonna party man, that's endless. That's timeless, bro.
People's mamas know that song. Let's put it like that. People's aunties and mamas know that song. If you put that song on, what was it called? What in the club?
In the club.
My bad. In the club. If you put In the Club on right now, I'm telling you, majority of the room knows that song.
The beat, bro. The beat was fire too.
It was fire, bro.
He had the best beats, bro.
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre. Okay,
Dr. Dre.
You see,
Dr. Dre. So that, when he came out, that changed the game.
Yeah.
My next one, I'm kind of went shot on these last two because I do have Kanye West and I do have Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die and The College Dropout. It's hard because I did like Biggie. I like Biggie music a lot, but The College Dropout was good though.
Yeah, man, College Dropout was.
And it was.
It just had so much like hits, bro. Jamie Foxx, bro. He got the whole catalog.
Yeah.
But then Biggie is endless.
Biggie's album is flawless. Like to me, you can listen to you can listen to that album literally because it's a story.
Yes, it is.
You literally feel like you're listening to somebody's story from the beginning up until the end, which was of course the point.
Yeah.
And then it's just like I said, the lyrics crazy on every single song.
Yeah.
For me, I didn't get to listen to Biggie around that time because like my mom would probably whoop me if I was into that type of music. Biggie was like he talked about the streets. He was from the streets, and then he lived by the street. He died, unfortunately, by the street. But like when Biggie was coming out around that time, I was born in '95, so I didn't hear about him till like later, 2003.
Yeah. He was already.
And y'all talking about Biggie like, he was already doing stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm like, okay, that's when I heard about Tupac and them. Obviously, I would see the music videos and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, that's what they talking about when they talk about Tupac. Biggie and all these guys.
You got an answer?
Yeah, I got my answer. I'm gonna go with
some time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Kanye for #2, and then I'm gonna go with Biggie for #1.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go with Biggie for #1 because I do remember, like Sean said back in the day, my uncle used to listen to Biggie. He used to have the little, the bad boy chain and everything like that. Cause that's when they were on top. Biggie pretty much kicked all that off. So yeah, I do remember it. I remember like, man, they played that album, just wore it out. And I was like, this fun and spitting. I was like, I didn't even know he was all from New York and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I was like, he got something. He was talented. Biggie was definitely talented.
That's a fact. And so, who had the best sophomore album out of your 5? 5 minus 9.
Yeah. I did like Life After Death, but I am gonna go with Kanye on Late Registration. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kanye and Late Registration.
Late Registration.
He's like a good follow.
I think I went with Life After Death, right?
Yeah.
You went Life After Death.
Yeah.
I'm standing on business.
I feel you.
So both of us chose Late Registration. Yours is Life After Death.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, Batman. Who had the better career?
Better career. Let me see. I will. I mean, definitely it would be Kanye, but hold on. See, only with Kanye, I didn't like certain albums. He kind of, for me, he later on fell off. Especially like Heartbreak, I wasn't really feeling it. And then there was like maybe another one after that. I was just
My Dark Twisted Fantasy was fire.
Okay, wasn't that one?
Yeezus.
Yeah, that was like the peak. That was like
No, I think I didn't like. I think it was Pablo.
Oh, Life of Pablo.
I wasn't really feeling that.
Yeah, me neither. Actually,
I wasn't really feeling that. That and that Heartbreak, it was just like I don't know.
For me, I like the 808, the Heartbreak, because it's like 808 was different, bro.
808's a Heartbreak grew on me.
Yeah, I like Heartbreak.
Time, but then after a while, if you just kept on listening to it,
bro.
I couldn't stand that.
There was a couple songs in there.
That's what I'm saying. Like he had hits in every decade, bro. The 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, late 90s, bro. Then, like, what are you gonna say about Kanye's career and catalog?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely go with Kanye because, I mean, with Kanye, he makes these beats, so it's like he gears them to how he wants to rap them.
Exactly.
So I give him his props on that. He does make the beat. So I mean, when you making your own beat, you can pretty much put it to how you want. And then he always had like a good ear for music. So his beats always been crazy. His beats always been crazy. So yeah.
Let's just talk about Kanye for a second.
All right. Let's do it.
Let's just talk about Kanye for a quick minute. All right, Kanye. He's on all of our lists.
Yeah.
I think he was number 2 on all of our lists, I believe.
I put him at number 1.
Yo, you had him at number 1. Even better. All right, so he was 1 and 2 on all of our lists. Could have went either way.
Yeah.
We all loved College Dropout.
Yes.
But it did seem like album after album, Kanye just got more and more controversial for whatever reason.
Yes, yeah.
He went on that telethon
with
Mike Myers and said George Bush don't care about black people.
Yeah, I remember that during Katrina.
There was a story
during Katrina,
bro.
Yeah, man.
He snatched the mic from Taylor Swift at the MTV Movie Awards.
I'm gonna let you finish though, but
Beyonce had
Taylor Swift like, what the heck do I say now? What the heck?
Hey, during that whole thing, did he walk up there with the Hennessy bottle?
Nah,
he did.
The Hennessy bottle was throughout the whole show, man.
They said, he
had it throughout the whole show.
Yeah, they said he was drinking Hennessy the whole time or something.
Man, no wonder he was
Prime and Rose, bro. Like that combination had
he was crazy, bro.
Twisted.
Yeah,
he's been controversial all his life, but like in the beginning, I think he was like, all right, I gotta make my stamp.
Yeah.
Before anything else, I'm gonna make my stamp in this hip hop game, and he did. Arguably, he did.
I got a question about it. So with Kanye, going from where he started from, because we all listen to College Dropout and all the music and stuff, and just him throughout the media. How do you feel about now when Kanye talks? Do y'all be like, oh man, he crazy, or is it like, he got a point there, or is it man, he just
you want to go?
How do y'all see Kanye now?
So let me say this so one, of course, I don't agree with everything Kanye West says.
Yeah,
at all. There's some things out there.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. But when Kanye talks about the inner circle, it's crazy because people will call him crazy or whatever, like, oh, you see, there's another Kanye rant, like when he's telling things about other billionaires or just behind the scenes. But it's kind of weird to me that you will believe people who've never been behind the scenes opposed to somebody who actually has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know where Kanye would been, but I guarantee you Kanye has been around some shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that.
I guarantee you Kanye knows things about music executives and actors and whatever
most likely,
that will probably blow your mind. So I think there's some truths in what Kanye West says, because he's seen a lot, he's heard a lot, he knows things once again that would probably turn the world upside down. Yeah. Believe it or not, he knows things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So there's some truth. Like I said, there's some craziness stuff he be talking, but then there's a certain things where it'd be like, kind of maybe take something from that with Kanye.
Okay.
So yeah, man, when Kanye does talk, I do listen, and then I just categorize it as trash. That's like
So basically, Kanye's like, if you go to the mailbox and you got those little coupons and junk mail and stuff, like, I just filter out to what I really need here.
The coupon, the 2 for $5 on the cereal, bro. That's 20% of the time you get one of those.
Yeah,
that's when Kanye dropped knowledge, bro. So I do listen when Kanye speaks, but like I said, I just filter out what's trash.
I mean, to be real, bro, what Sean's saying is right. Yeah, it's like hit or miss with Kanye, but let's be honest, he's a genius, man. For him to put out all these projects from like every decade that I said, 1990s, late 90s, 2000s, he just knows the game and he knows the industry. Yeah. So maybe being in the industry for so long, seeing Jay-Z come up, seeing all his peers go up ahead of him, come back down. He's competing with these guys, competing with people like Drake, crashing out on Kendrick every now and then. It get to him, bro. Like you get to a point of you want to be at the top so bad, you're willing to sacrifice whatever it is. So I don't know, man. It's the stuff that he says is like pretty dope. Some of the stuff that he says is like, all right, man, you just talking at this point. You know what I'm saying? You just talking. You just making publicity points. And even like there was one take with the whole Trump situation with him, like backing Trump, and then the next thing you know, he's like, oh yeah, I did that just because of the the way that he saw Trump. He had the hat and everything, and everybody's like, so why are you going? And this is the time when everybody was against Trump. I don't remember anybody that was pro Trump. Kanye was like right there.
The first.
Let's support Trump. Let's, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, well, what's the whole? Why is he supporting him? And that's when I realized it's more of a business move, bro. Like, why would you not support Trump if you're in Trump, Kanye's point of view?
That's a fact. Sorry to interject just real fast, but just based on what you just said, I think that again kind of covers what I was saying of Kanye knows stuff.
He knows stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows things that we don't know. He's in circles that outer people are not in, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even him backing Trump, I'm pretty sure that was based off of, once again, him knowing something, even if it's just business wise or behind the scenes, that the general public that don't know, that he like, nah, I can back Trump.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So so just going off of that, but you're right though.
It's crazy because like there's other leaders too that he supported like throughout his whole career. Like it wasn't even just producers. This man was able to make connections with basketball players, with executives from big time label companies. He would go against his own shoe brand, went against Adidas. So like when you get to the top and you're making all that money and success, you probably will have to be a little bit crazy to get to that point.
Yeah.
Some people are sane. Yeah, and
that's true.
He went through a lot, man. lost his wife, to multiple, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? That man, yeah, he went through some stuff. He went through heartbreaks, lost his mom. That was another thing that was pivotal to him that I always say, like, after he lost his mom, that man was never the same. He went all the way left.
To a surgical procedure, too.
Man.
Like,
yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I agree with y'all on everything.
Yeah, man.
Kanye he's been Kanye, because there is definitely some things where you just be like, I don't know what he on today, or what is he on medication? And then really, I want to know, is there really like something, is he diagnosed with something to where he is something? Have he actually?
I had to look it up.
I know black people don't like going nowhere to get checked out to see if something's wrong with them. They just assume. Yeah, I did hear about the bipolar thing though.
And bipolar disorder, yeah.
I don't know if it's like, credible, but I did hear that he was bipolar though. So I mean, yeah, that could give him some of those rants and stuff like that.
And then when he became when he tried to be president, that was another scene. It was like watching a movie. Dude was screaming out, "I lost my daughter! I didn't have my daughter!" I was like, "Yo, what is this?"
That was short lived.
That was bored behavior.
Bro. Yeah, that was. I mean,
short lived.
Who wouldn't want to be president? But then it's like, yeah, that's another topic for another day. Would you want to be president? Yeah, that probably might be in another video.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
But man, it's so many things with Kanye, man. But I would say arguably he's the most entertaining artist of our time, bro.
Yeah.
Entertaining, bro.
I've been to a Kanye concert. I went to Late Registration.
Okay.
And man, that concert was amazing, bro. And it was nowhere near like his newer concerts are with the moving stages and stuff. It was nowhere near that, but he was still starting out. But it was still just a really good concert, man. And I guess I just got a question for y'all. All the stuff that's been going on with Kanye has kind of pushed him out of the limelight, even though he's still Kanye. But if tomorrow Kanye dropped a fire album, I'm talking crazy, like on some Late Registration type thing. Could Kanye's career be revived, or has he done so much damage that you think it wouldn't even matter?
That's a good question. I mean, that's the thing about Kanye. He does drop here and there. Some people don't take his projects serious anymore.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
actually one of those people.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like, for me, it's like, okay, I want to hear what he has to say. But then it's like, he drops a whole like YouTube, I don't know if y'all saw like a whole YouTube series of different little snippets of singles that he's been working on while he was on rehab. So it's like, it's so crazy that he's able to still keep going for this amount of time and still kind of be relevant. He may not be a Kendrick, he may not be a Drake, he may not be a Young Thug, he may not have that status in the hip hop game, but everybody's like, okay, he's gonna drop and there's gonna be a fan base that listens to him. He still got a solid fan base, and that's what matters.
That's true.
Yeah, he does have a solid fan base.
That is true.
What do you think? You think Kanye's career could be revived?
I think in a way it could.
Yeah.
Only way, if he drops something like College Dropout or somewhere like Late Registration, somewhere in between, only way he'll be able to do that and be like where it be pushed out is he would have to have certain features on those tracks. He would have to have certain features, like certain big names, not even saying big names, but certain people on the track to where it's like, all right, like, yeah, this is fire. This is the old, Kanye. Because like now, after a while, it's kind of, you like, you kind of play until the left now when he drops something, because you're like, it's not interesting. It's something new that he's just probably trying.
Yeah.
So, but Kanye did drop an album and it was on that level, and he had some features on there where people like wanted to hear. Then I believe he could be revived. But other than that, if he just drop one out, it'd just be another album of Kanye's, and people won't even 3-4 years later you won't be talking about it and you won't even know he dropped the album. You be like, when was his last album? Oh, it's like that one in 2025. 2025. What? He had an album in it?
Yeah.
You be like, nah, I don't remember those. You don't remember that album. I remember these albums, but and it just be one of those albums where you ain't never heard of it, and it's just an album that just in the collection of his. So
there was an album he had. It was more of like a gospel album. I thought it was pretty dope. It's called Jesus is King. Yeah. I liked it, man. I think it was kind of a cool way to kind of like show his beliefs, share his beliefs with his audience. So, like I said, like he could do different varieties of music, and that's what makes Kanye that talented. He can go to R&B, he can go to gospel, he can go to rap. It's different forms of Kanye, bro, and that's why he can, like Dana said, he could drop an album today, and that thing might not be, good for y'all to listen to, but the real Kanye fans, like the real Kanye stans, they gonna be like, yo, Kanye just dropped. We gotta listen to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is he still do them Sunday services in the backyard of his house?
Nah, I don't. Man, and those were dope too.
That's just another reason why Kanye.
I think like what happened with that is that church itself, like they have their own music that they just keep doing. And if Kanye were to ever go back to doing that, he created that, so it's like he's straight. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. During COVID, I was going to YouTube. I'm seeing Kanye on the piano. That was insane. I was like, "What is this?"
Dressed in all white.
Yeah, he was killing it though. Like he was killing. I didn't even know Kanye could play the piano like that. He's been talented all his life, so that's dope.
Oh yeah, no, he make them beats, so I'm sure he can play the piano.
Yeah,
you gotta have. If you more likely if you can make beats, then you're gonna play the piano too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I mean, shoot, that's just a good skill to have, though. Being able to play the piano and make your own beats at the same time, like that's
that's dope.
Kanye he did his thing. I give him his props. He out of all the people on the list, he has a long longevity of all of them. So
I mean that's a fact.
Shout out to Kanye.
One last Kanye question.
Yeah.
For y'all. Drop this on y'all. Kanye came to y'all today. Kanye, as you know him, came to you today and said, "Hey, let me produce your first album all the way through." Are you letting Kanye today produce your first album?
What you gonna say, Dan?
Yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's like he's gonna hit in every type of genre we do. So if you're trying to go with an R&B album, definitely Kanye can make that R&B album for you. If you're trying to go with a little hip hop rap album, he got the beats for you already prepped, ready. I mean, he worked with what? Dirt before. He worked with a couple like big time artists that were some hitters. So it's like, yeah, I would do that, of course.
Okay. You wanna do it? Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
the thing is, one, I don't have 5 years away from my album, bro. Like I don't have time, because they said one, Kanye is a perfectionist, which is nothing wrong with that. But when you work with perfectionists, a song is dope one day and it's trash the next
day. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and they don't want to release it and stuff like that. And then nowadays, I feel like Kanye tries too hard with his beats. I don't know. Before, in the past, I kind of used to just feel like it definitely just came natural to him.
Yeah.
But now I feel like he's like chasing that first high.
Yeah, he wants to be at the top. Yeah.
Like now I feel like he just like doing anything trying to get that sound back or get a new sound or something. And I just don't feel like it's been working for me personally.
It's not working. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if I was an artist and Kanye offered to produce my whole album, I'm probably gonna say no. I'll take a song or two.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You started making me change my mind a little bit when you said the album ain't gonna drop for 5 years.
I mean, he's gonna postpone it.
Are you right? Because I mean, at that time period, depending on what what's talked about, what's going on, the lingo at that time. I mean, shoot, your album get pushed back 5 years. It's like, all right, the words that he said back then, people gonna know it's old. They're like, we don't say that no more. It's like, man, that was like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't think I would let him produce the whole thing. I think if anything that I would like, like Sean said, I'd probably get some beats from him. But I would want the older beats he got locked in the vaults and stuff like that. The ones he didn't release when he first came out. You know what I'm saying? I want those beats. He got some new good ones too. But I mean, it would be like, I'm sure he has like a whole just computer file just full of just beats.
Probably, definitely.
Yeah, so he probably has over a few thousand beats that he has not used and that he probably would have never used. So yeah, I would go through those and I would pick the ones I want. But as far as like him doing anything else, engineering, I'll go ahead and take care of that myself because I'm trying to drop it within that year. So, but yeah, well, what about you? I mean, well, got what you were saying, but yeah, I would probably I'll let him micro produce or something like that. I'll let him produce just a little bit, but just give me the beat. So yeah.
All right, man, that's what's up. All right, so that's all our time for today, man. Great hip hop conversation.
Yeah,
bro. We all pretty much had the same opinions, right?
Pretty
much,
for
the most part.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm saying? You mixed it up with some Juice WRLD, some Eminem in there.
Yeah.
Like me and you was only off by Nas. I forgot who the guy you named.
Y'all had like Nas and Biggie.
Well, I put Lauryn Hill.
That was different. I didn't expect that.
Yeah. Lauryn Hill. That was yeah. I mean, that's definitely the right answer for sure. Man, we out, man. Once again, the Lookout Crew, the full Lookout Crew, the real Lookout Crew.
I'm back in, bro.
Yeah.
Man, Sean T.
Saint D.
D Nice.
We out.
Peace.